This Bitcoin Freedom Act will lead to something insane. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening guys, wherever you are on this beautiful world, whenever you're watching this video, welcome to the Bitcoin family channel. For the newcomers, my name is Didi, talking about Bitcoin, blockchain and life from my beautiful garden here in Phuket guys. I'm going to start with 2 news items, then dive into 4 amazing charts and then end with 1 inspirational quote. Let's quickly jump into the first 2 news items now. Bam! In the United States, Senator Tuberville just announced he will reintroduce the Financial Freedom Act tomorrow. The Financial Freedom Act tomorrow, also talking about Bitcoin and how United States people now need to be able to treat the Bitcoins in the way they want, to store them, to spend them, to do whatever they want with them, self-custody, etc. They are now completely pro-Bitcoin in the United States, and they are doing the opposite of Europe. They are saying, no, everyone is able, through the Financial Freedom Act, to do whatever they want with their assets. They are not obliged to do what we want as a government. If they want to store them below their mattress or in a certain safe or in any kind of way, or they want to use it for any kind of things, they should be able to have the freedom to do so. That is what the Financial Freedom Act is stating. And that's a very important move in the United States to reinstate that act, because that will give all the people the true freedom, liberty to do whatever they want with their funds. If they want to trade, they are able to trade. If they want to invest in Bitcoin, they're able to invest in Bitcoin. If they want to take their pension fund and exchange that pension fund into Bitcoin, they will be able to do that. That is what the Financial Freedom Act will make possible. Every normal United States person will be able to use Bitcoin as their pension fund, will be able to sell their pension fund, sell their gold into Bitcoin, store Bitcoin in the way they want. That is true financial freedom, and the United States is going to give this to the people. EU, exactly the opposite. They want full control. They want a European Central Bank's digital currency. You won't be able to use physical cash anymore. You won't have any freedom or be anonymous in the EU when it comes to spending your own hard-earned money. They will have control. They will freeze it when they want. They will take it when they want. They will even not distribute that money to you when they don't want to distribute you, or not even allow you to spend those digital euros, for example, in Thailand. They will be, no, you need to spend them within the next year in Europe. That is what a European Central Digital Currency is going to do for you guys. Amazing freedom. You will become the slaves of the 21st century in Europe. United States, exactly the opposite. Enabling the Financial Freedom Act, where everyone gets to decide what they want to do with their own money. That is freedom. Stop pampering like in Europe. You don't know how to invest. You can't buy Bitcoins because it's a volatile crypto asset, blah, blah, blah. All that pampering, all that treating those Europeans as little babies that can't decide for themselves. That is what Europe is doing. That's a fucked up region of this beautiful world. I would now even choose the United States above Europe because of these rules. Okay? Financial Freedom Act, beautiful news, number 1. Second news is that California introduces the Bitcoin rights in an amended digital asset bill, which means all Californians will be able to self-custody their Bitcoins. You don't need to store them at banks or at a KYC wallet or KYC like a payment provider like Crypto.com. You can store them in your own way. You can even store them at your home on a hardware device. So this amendment on this bill is a very important step for California. And we all know whatever is legal in California, it won't take long before it becomes legal and adopted all over the United States. That has always been like that. Every time when something is made legal or like adapted in the Californian state, all the rest will follow. So now these Bitcoin rights in this amended bill, it could be a blueprint for the rest of the United States. Another very positive news in the United States. People will in the future in California even be able to use Bitcoin as a legal payment. They want to make it even a legal tender. So yes, the United States, President Trump is making the United States at the moment the crypto capital of the world. They will start mining, they will start adopting Bitcoin, they will make Bitcoin legal as a store of value, as a pension fund, etc., 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 guys. The opposite of what the United States is doing. I believe more and more countries will follow the example of the United States because they will see how much positivity they will bring to the people, because they need to do as a government what the people want. And the people want Bitcoin all over the world. People want Bitcoin. Even in the EU, all the people I know, they want Bitcoin. There's only one big government, the European Union, that is stopping people from owning too much Bitcoin, because you might get rich and you might stop listening to the EU. That is the core reason, guys. That were the two news items. We're going to jump now into a couple of amazing charts that will show you where Bitcoin is, where Bitcoin will be going, and what I expect for the next couple of weeks, months, guys. And after that, an inspirational quote. Bam. The first chart for today, guys, is this amazing 4-hour chart. Check how beautiful. Yeah, we bounce at that red area just like I thought it would be. Like I told you, look, every time this support zone, it's a support zone. We now broke this huge area of volume over there. We need to keep it above that red line. The red line at 84,572.27. Sorry, we need to stay above that. We need to break this green line. That's our target, 86,400-ish. That is the target that we need to break. And if we break that, we can bounce back and find that line of support and then move to the 90K level. That is the move that we need to have. If we don't get that move, that would be not too bullish. But on a 4-hour, but if I draw a line, this one, just to show you what is happening, look, because this line is over there, resistance, 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 resistance. Here we break it. Now we found support on that line, very bullish. So this move needs to go higher than this green line, maybe like this, pull back at that volume and then push it to that 90K back to get a strong resistance over there. The strongest one, of course, is over here at 96,000, but let's see if we can make this move. Now, the second thing is this one over here, the weekly chart. On this weekly chart, I told you already like a couple of days ago, look, that buy signal was there in the hash ribbon. The last time that we had those here over there, August 2023, it was a 190% move. Here and again in July 2024, there was a 100% move. Now again here, buy signal, this could be a 100% move that would bring us to a 160K somewhere in October, November, in my opinion. Now, we can see also that at the moment of the buy signal over here, we went from dark red to light red, dark red to light red, dark red on the bottom to light red. So yes, I believe we can easily with the RSI come above this 80 level again, go to the 90 level again, somewhere in this next couple of months in the bull market, sorry, and then put the candles on the charts that are way more bullish. Also on the top of the chart, guys, we can see that blue line that I drew a couple of weeks ago. I told you guys this will be the support resistance zone. We are keeping support there. We are keeping support. Beautiful. That's how TA works. Look how beautiful it keeps support on this blue line. From here, we need to go higher, maybe come a little down again, and then go up higher to that 100K level again. That is what I expect now in the charts. I have a few more amazing charts I want to share with you guys. The first one being this one over here. This chart is the Bitcoin exchange inflow, or let's say outflow at the moment, because there is not much inflow. There is a shitload of outflow. Here, 81,000 Bitcoins were still on the exchanges. Bam, flowing out to 60,000 Bitcoins on the exchanges. Bam, even lower to at moment 30,000 Bitcoins only on the exchanges. Strong outflows. This means not many people are willing to sell. You only keep your Bitcoins on the exchange if you have the idea to sell those Bitcoins very soon. If you don't plan to sell those Bitcoins, you take them out of the exchanges, and that is exactly what we're seeing. Everyone is taking their Bitcoins off the exchanges because they are not willing to sell at these prices. They are waiting for the next part of the bull market to go above 120K, and then you will see inflows to the exchanges again. Every time, look, outflows over here, that is when the market goes sideways, then the Bitcoin price goes up, bam, inflows, people going to send Bitcoins to the exchanges to sell them. That is every time. Outflows over here, boring part of the market, then when the Bitcoin price picks up, inflows, people are gonna sell. This is the moment you should be buying the dip, because there will become inflows again in the future when the Bitcoin price goes up. Amazing chart. Then we have this one. I found this one on Twitter, I think. Yes, this one, Titan of Crypto, is his account. Look, every time we keep support on certain Fibonacci retracement levels. And this 38.2 level has been an important level in this bull market. Here, 2023, that level kept support. And from the level, we broke out to the next level. That level, again, 38.2, was the ultimate support. There was the wick. We broke out to the next level. Here again, the 38.2 is the support. 3 candles already. This is very important because the more support we will make around this area, the more difficult we become to break it again when we come down in the bear market. So this is a very important level. If we keep support, we will go and bring it to the next level. And there again, create another 38.2 level where we will find support. Amazing chart, amazing market structure at the moment. I don't feel bearish, I feel fucking bullish. Then I have another chart, also Titan of Crypto. I love his charts, great charts. Thank you, Titan of Crypto, for making all of these charts so that I can also use them. Of course, then you also reverse the shout out that I'm giving you now every time. Now, look, it's very important, the global M2. I've been talking about this now a lot of times. Every time when we see the global M2, this one, it goes sideways like this, like 72 days, for example, you can see the Bitcoin price going up. Here again, this part where we go sideways or even up in this time, Bitcoin price, bam, going up. Here again, M2 pulling back a little bit even, 72 days, Bitcoin price sideways down. Here again, 70 bars of upside in the M2, Bitcoin price should be pulling up. We should be pulling up the next 74 days. It would bring us to that 120K level. That is what we should be seeing now. Hopefully you understand, because it's done this move 75 days later. I hope I didn't confuse it too much for you guys, but that is the move that we expect. So like we expected this move over there, that happened. This move, we expected over here, that happened. This move, we're expecting over here, we are on our way to 120K. That were the charts for today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed those charts, guys. The charts, short term, amazing volatility. You could have bought again at 81K, bam, you're back at 85K, 4K profit each Bitcoin. If you would have done a long trade, you will be also in profit, a beautiful percentage of profit. Of course, yes, you can use our indicator package as a helpful tool to decide when to take these longs. Our newer AI chat algorithm in Telegram, which you get access to if you own 10,000 DDBAM tokens, or are a gold, silver, or bronze VIP member, you get access to this tool. You could have done TA, you could have done even charts in this algorithm, and they would have told you yesterday, this is a beautiful moment to buy the dip or open a long. All of that when you become a VIP or own 10,000 DDBAM tokens. Check them, they are around 10 cents at the moment on Uniswap, guys. You check you have the correct address. Now, long term, still the same, still the same. This April and May will be bullish months like always. Then we will have a correction into June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Bam, we will bullish again and we will reach that new all-time high of 160K. That's still my bull market target. I know a lot of people were laughing at me. A lot of people saying, you're crazy, it's going to be 600K, it's going to be a million, it's going to be 500K. I kept saying and repeating, no guys, I believe it's going to be 160K, which seems way more logical now than all the 500K and 300K projection that all the other influencers told you to dream of. I kept my word. I said 160, between 120 and 160, and I think I'm still correct. I think that will happen towards October, that we will see a 160K top, guys. Before I jump into the inspirational quote, guys, I want to remind you that my favorite top 3 of exchanges, number 1, Bybit. It's KYC, it's regulated. Yes, it was hacked, it bounced back, it's completely safe. Everyone was able to access their assets. They proved that they are the strongest exchange out there. If you sign up using my link to Bybit at the moment, you get a special deposit bonus. You're also able to win a shitload of beautiful prizes. Second exchange, non-KYC, is Blowfin, guys. If you use our link to sign up to Blowfin, you will be able to win a Porsche, you will be able to win a house on Bali, you will be able to win a Rolex watch, you will be able to win a shitload of prizes using the link to sign up to the Blowfin and do a deposit. And the third exchange, for all those that want to be trading anonymous on the best decentralized exchange out there, that one is Apex Omni. Also there we have a special bonus. Using our link, you get a special bonus when you sign up to Apex Omni. Let's now jump into that inspirational quote. Bam. The inspirational quote for today, guys: never be limited by others people's limited imaginations. If you can believe it, you're almost halfway there. Don't stop believing. Don't let other people's limited imagination stop your imagination. You should be imagining that you can do whatever you want in this world. There needs to be no limits. You should step into this mode that you feel like a god, that everything is possible if you just manifest, visualize. Everything is possible. Don't let yourself be limited by all those people that are surrounding you, because they have limited imaginations, because they can't believe something big will happen in their life, because they can't believe that they will turn successful, because they can't believe that they can change life. That is their limited belief. That should not be your belief. You should live unlimited. You don't have limits. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want, in your whole life. If you want to stop watching this video, stop watching this video. If you want to keep watching this video, you keep watching this video. After this video you decide to change life, you can start to change life. Switch job, switch hobbies, switch passions, switch wives, whatever it is that you want to change, you are able to do it. There is no limit to changes. Every single moment of the day you can do whatever you like to do. It is just that you got caught in that hamster wheel, running that hamster wheel, because people force you to make a certain amount of money to be able to live in the Netherlands, for example. You need to make 3K or 2 times 3K, 6K a month to even pay your standard cost of living, your house, your insurance, your groceries, everything else. Why? Because they made it so fucking expensive that you need 5 to 6K. If you would not live there and have a freedom job, online, making money, you can live all over the world and you can do whatever you want or feel that you need to do each and every day. It is very important to understand that whenever you project these plans on a burst, that you say, I'm going to do this, all of those will look at you as if you're a fool. All of those will look at you as if that's not possible. All of those have limited imaginations. You don't have them. Just say, okay, stay the way you are. Stay running your hamster wheel. I imagine that I can change the world. I imagine that I can change myself. I imagine that I can change the way I have an income. I imagine that I can change the way I'm living, and I'm gonna do it. And step 1 is the first big jump. I'll do it. Don't let yourself be limited by other people's limitations. If you start to believe it, you're almost halfway there. That was the inspirational quote for today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy the video, give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. What do you think about the news? United States really bullish, EU really bearish. What do you think about the charts, and what do you think about the inspirational quote? Thanks for watching. I wish you an amazing Wednesday, and hopefully see you tomorrow on Thursday again. Bam.